DreamClubComo is a group that one of my friends put together. I actually met her because of this, and I met so many amazing people from this group. But it's a group of photographers and actors. There's a group of photographers and models and performers and singers and dancers and rappers and videographers and any kind of content creator, any kind of content that you'd like to create. Just a group of creative individuals to come together, and the creator of it, Maya, which you can look her up, Maya's Dream House, because she's all over the YouTube as well as many other social media, so I'll put her link here, I'll put her tag. But she's the one who created it, so she will just come up with planning out dates and different themes, finding out different areas around town that we can go do photo shoots. Oftentimes I will do some research and I will come with some ideas in mind, maybe some poses that I want to try or some different angles and things that I want to do, and I don't always communicate that with my model or the people that I'm photographing. A lot of times I would just move my body, or be like, oh, you look great, and I would just move myself around. And so I started to put myself in front of the camera instead of behind the camera, and I started modeling for other people, as you've seen through this whole thing. But I just want to show more for myself probably in this case, so I understand a lot of people don't watch this video, I totally understand that, but just kind of seeing the progression of how I've grown in front of the camera.
Anyway.
Oh, I'm like 95% ready. The rest I'm gonna do in the car.
I am 98.
Mascara and lipstick.
Which I will have.
And perfume. And my earrings. So right there, that's a lot of percentage that's not accounted for. Your belt's only 2%?
Yeah. Not really. My belt's like a 20%.
Right. I'm like, my mascara is like a 20%. I say 95. We leaving now. In just the way that I dress and present myself to various people, because I can be an introvert at times. I do have a lot of anxiety, especially when it comes to social situations. So DreamClubComo has really gotten me to step out of my comfort zone and to try new things and to show up to events by myself. I don't always have to have somebody to go with me. But of course it's nice to have somebody to go with if I know, like, okay, maybe, sometimes I'd show up to an event and there's like 8 photographers and like 2 people that are ready to take pictures or have their picture taken. And sometimes it would be the other way around. So whenever I show up to an event, I'm always dressed to whatever the theme is.
All right, now we can't talk about
yes, right now. Serve 5 and 6 and 7, 8. Yes.
Make it a little bit further back. Sorry, because when you wave your hands, I can't see.
Gotten more comfortable and gained more self-confidence with my posing. This is your content, whatever you're wanting to create and put it out there. I'm thinking something like this. Something with all of this fluff near my face with these cool lights. Yes, I'm ready for a photo shoot. You can't tell. And I'm the only muse. I'm not ready. His ideas beforehand, and so I put together like these are the outfits. I put together a couple outfit choices and things to bring, and he pulled out the big Chinese fans and stuff like that I posed with. He pulled out those, and that big hat are things that he had pulled together. Shouldn't go off. The flash shouldn't go off. That's what I was waiting for. I'm moving too fast.
I'm moving too fast. My life is freezing. So I don't want that.
I just wanted to wrap up basically what DreamClubComo is, because I realized that I didn't say that, and I've probably talked about it before in previous videos, but that was ages ago. It's a really great and inspiring group. Like I said, just have a whole bunch of different kinds of creatives of any type. I actually joined the group because I wanted to work on my photography skills, and also I like just working on photography, working on your own portfolio, getting more different types of photography. I've done a lot of families and a lot of senior portraits, but I hadn't done like some candid ones, and of course whatever I do with yearbook, I did some sports stuff, but just kind of getting different angles, different creative shots, trying different things, trying new things, trying different ways to edit. So after taking pictures of my same couple friends and my sister all the time, meeting new people who they're wanting pictures maybe to showcase their fashion, their fashion sense, or to show off their makeup, or just because they want to be content creators and they want to be noticed in some type of way, whether it's making videos or taking pictures or whatever it may be. And then I got to the point where I was just watching people a lot more, and I was like, I'm not really great at giving people direction and telling people how to pose, or also like this is the setting, knowing what time of day it's going to be. We try to mix it up between day and night. Indoor and outdoor shoots, so you can see I didn't put the exact location because I'm not trying to have any like stalkers out there. I tried to put all of the themes, like a theme or location that we had set for each of those, so you can kind of see so you can see each chunk of photos. I also included some behind the scenes if I had any videos or like any pre-gaming or prepping beforehand that I had throughout the last couple years. But I have been for DreamClubComo since they started, which I said back in September of 2019. Which is crazy. We just had our 3rd annual Christmas party, and that's actually going to be my next video. It's going to be some behind the scenes of getting ready for that. We did an awards thing. So also I want to put all these videos together, or all these pictures together for this video of just like the last couple years of DreamClubComo, because it leads to an award that I might have won at the Dreamies that we had for our 3rd annual Christmas party. But of course, your girl stayed late and got extra stuff. I was sitting up on the bar and everything, getting all kinds of stuff. But another thing too with DreamClubComo, like the same bar in town has hosted our Christmas party every single year, and they love the pictures and content that we create for them. So it's also like turning into more. I'm sorry that these lights are doing some weird stuff. If it's they're bothering me too. But local businesses have been wanting to collaborate with us. We've been featured in some local magazines around town for various things. We've got friends who own gyms, or we've got friends, like I showed a small clip of the music video, so we've got a lot of friends who are rappers and DJs, and so they want to create with us and do different things. So there's a lot of like in that solo shoot that ended up in the magazine, that was something that a photographer that I met from multiple of these shoots. So just collaborating together, working together, meeting new people, because it's really hard to make friends as an adult, especially people who are interested in the same things as you, and getting creative and even just putting yourself out there. Like I said, like that was the biggest thing for me, is putting myself out there. I mean, even the very first event, I showed up like an hour into it because I was like, I don't want to be the first one and nobody be there. And as soon as I showed up and pulled my camera out, Maya comes over and greets me. A couple other people are like, oh, are you here for DreamClubComo? People are hugging me and greeting me, and I just met them like from day one. And that's how every single event has been. So if you can find some kind of creative group like this in your area, or if you in the Como area, just look around, because there's all kinds of things. This was a group that was created by, like I said, this girl that I knew, and it was somebody that I actually had followed on social media before. I followed her on Instagram before, because actually before she came with DreamClubComo, a year or so before that, there was another similar group that kind of did the same thing. It's called Como Collabs, and then the people that were like leading that group had kind of fizzled out or moved away, because we were in a college town, so that does happen often. But I mean, she just knew some people and just started putting it together, and then more people that share it, and now we have over 700 people that follow the Instagram for DreamClubComo. And she's traveled to Miami before, and she tried to start one up there for like, no, Como's a place to be. We're making it happen here. You can make your dreams happen wherever, whenever. You just have to put your mind to it and go out there and put yourself to it. And that's what DreamClubComo is doing here, and it's helping me to do a lot, making me be a better photographer. I mean, I wanted pictures by Instagram. I was really focusing on makeup, and you don't have to leave the house as much. I'm not doing as much makeup anymore these last few years, but having these photography shoots, having these meetups with DreamClubComo has inspired me, encouraged me to do more crazy fun things with makeup, as well as doing I feel like I'm talking about my hands, as well as doing a lot of new things with my photography and playing more with some like behind the scenes. Same with like this vlogging stuff is helping me with that as well. So it's all overall just been an amazing experience. I've made so many new friends, I've made so many new connections, all for things that I enjoy doing. And that's really great if you can find something like that in your area. So definitely look out there. Like I said, I was following this group, or following people that were part of the previous group for like a year or so, and I never did any, and they fizzled out, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I never had the courage or the confidence to go. And then this came up, and I was like, no, I've been following a couple people from this group, I started following this group, and I was like, this person seems really outgoing, somebody that I want to meet, and somebody I want in my life. And so I went, and it was definitely one of the best choices that I've made, and I have been enjoying myself a lot. and it's only been going up. I'm only getting more exposure. Things are only doing better. I'm getting inspired to do more things. I'm getting inspired to do TikToks, and now I'm in a magazine. Which should be arriving soon. I thought it was going to be here already because, of course, your girl ordered copies. I mean, there's the digital copies I edited in here. I want the physical copies because you just never know. You just have to try. You have to try and believe in yourself. That's the best that you can do. So thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait for you guys